What's the easiest choice you can make? Window instead of middle seat? Picking a vendor who sends a great gift basket? Outsourcing business tasks you hate? What about selling with Shopify? Whether you're selling a little or a lot, Shopify helps you do your thing, however you cha-ching. Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell at every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage to the first real-life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit a million orders stage. Shopify's there to help you grow. Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits, Shopify helps you sell. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/try. Go to shopify.com/try now to grow your business, no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/try.
Denim is in demand at Plato's Closet in West Ashley and North Charleston. Get cash on the spot for everything denim. Bring in your trendy and classic styles of gently used name brand denim. Get paid for your denim shorts, skirts, jackets, jeans, and more. We're looking for denim that is blue, black, or a bold color, and jeans in styles like mom jeans, bootcut, baggy, flared, and ripped. We want everything denim. Sell your denim for cash at Plato's Closet today. Plato's Closet, located in West Ashley on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard and North Charleston on Rivers Avenue.
Hashtag no music, no intro. Whoo, buddy. The Saints lay a stinker in the fourth quarter, up 21-10 against the 0-3 New York Giants, who, if you would have saw play today, didn't look 0-3. And get a touchdown scored on them, 2-point conversion, let the Giants go down, score a field goal. Giants get the ball in overtime. Real Peppers says, fuck yeah, or fuck them.
So when I heard that, bro, I was like, oh, shit.
Said, fuck them. Giants get the ball, drive it down the field, score a touchdown, win the game. Saints are 2-2. Whoo, buddy.
All I could think was like, wow, what a missed opportunity. They could have been 3-1, bro. They could have been 3-1.
And I don't know how I feel about this team.
I know how I feel about them.
Uh-oh. Okay. How you feel?
They are who they are. They have shown us who they are.
Yes.
It's like they're a below average offense. Below average, man. Like they could keep, they could put some points on you or something like that, but can they really? Like when they gotta put up points, can they put up points? It's like the game script has to go a certain way for them, for it to work out. You know what I'm saying? And the defense has to play lights out every week. Has to play lights out. Or it's just gonna be like this, man. Like they have to. The defense has to be like the way it's been the past 3 weeks, the previous 3 weeks, just shutting teams down. Because if not, we don't have the firepower to like match blow for blow. Like those days are gone right now.
It's such a crazy game because I feel like in this game the Saints were outcoached by Joe Judd and Jason Garrett, bro. Let me repeat it again.
Crazy.
Let me repeat it again. The Saints were outcoached by Joe Judd and Jason Garrett. They're like across the board.
Run it down for me, bro. Because just a note to the listeners. I've been a little bit in flux the past couple of days, so my attention to the details of the game weren't as on point today as they should be. So you run it down. Like, what are some of the things that caught your eye with Sean Payton?
So first drive of the game. Speaking to the offense, like they had started in the Giants field, in the Giants position of the field, like on 3 drives, and didn't come up with any points. But first drive of the game, they drive the ball down the field, goes to a 4-and-2, right? They tried the flip play to Kamara. It looked like that's another thing. The spot the ball spot in this game was fucking terrible all fucking game by the coaches.
I did see that. I was like, listen.
Neither here nor there. So he's in a position where they probably could have kicked a decent, even though Rojas has been terrible. Like, it was at least like maybe a 30, 40-yard field goal, maybe in that range, 30 to 40 yards.
48 or something. Yeah,
something like that, right?
48.
Okay, fine. Go 4th and 2. Didn't get it. Giants get it. And then they go this other drive where they get back in the Giants field, and it's kind of like that, like kind of that same position where it's kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't. But then here's where it just gets crazy to me. It was like a 42, 43-yard field goal attempt. You done saw this man missed the 50-plus yarder last week, missed a 36-yarder last week, and you're going to send him out to, like, attempt the 52-yard field goal?
Bruh. Makes no sense to me. Like,
what are you doing? So that's one thing that was on my radar. It's just like, okay, you're going to go for it, right here with Kamara. Play didn't work, whatever. But then you're kind of in that same position, maybe a little further back, and then you don't go for it on 4th down. So you kick this kicker that has no confidence. Just sending him out there was just a signal to me of, like, what are you doing? Right. Second thing was, and this is, the defense should get a lot of the blame on this game, but here's the thing, man. Yeah, and John Vilma said it. If Sean Payton will want to play at you until you stop it, right? So that quarterback power with Taysom, was killing the Giants, killing them
right.
To the right. And 3rd and 2, this is after the Giants had scored that touchdown to Saquon and got the 2-point conversion. 3rd and 2, maybe like 3 minutes left. And it was very similarly similar of the Pats game, where in that situation, Jameis threw a pass to Deontay Harris and got him down the field and, kept the ball away from the Patriots, and that was it when the momentum was shifting. Sorry, Patrick. Sorry, it exists. Sorry. And instead they run the 3rd and 2 quarterback power play. And at some point, like, a team is going to be like, no, you're like, not today. Like, right. I'm going to stop this play. So here I'm just thinking at home as I'm watching this, I'm like, this is one of the smartest, like, head coaches in the NFL offensively. And today it felt like he played scared.
Yeah.
Like, he was just scared. And then on that play, like, you're such a bright mind. Like, can you not, like, have, like, a reverse off this, or maybe do it to the left, or try to jump pat? Like, I don't know, man. It was just so bland and so lacking of creativity. And it's crazy because this is by far Jameis's best game.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. I was like, he played like a really solid game.
Played a solid game. It felt like Payton in the second half took the training wheels off of him.
Mm-hmm.
And just kind of said, you know what? We're going to attack this New York secondary. It's a big play action pass to Callaway. There was another touchdown that was wiped off from an Adam Troutman hold to Kenny Stills, another 50-yarder. And here we go again, bro. You know how I hate offensive coaches that do the fucking, we're going to bring our tight end to come block that. Like, that's why it was a hold, bro. Like, you had Adam Troutman try to block Leonard Williams. Like,
oh, come on now.
Can you just let Ramczyk just try to block that man? Like, anyway. So offensively, I felt like Sean Payton coach scared. played scared. And then it was weird because then in the second half, he took the training wheels off Jameis. But then in the most important drive of the game, it was like the training wheels was back. Like Jameis wasn't even on the field. Like,
yeah, right.
It was Taysom. It was just weird, man. It was weird and it was gross. And it feels like every week might be like a Dr. Jekyll, Miss Hyde type of thing in terms of what team we get and see on the field.
No, but it goes back to what you said about trying to figure out what this offense is, because it's like I don't think Sean Payton knows this. It seems more like a collection of plays than an actual offensive identity. Like he has his plays that he wants to call. If they work, they work. They don't, they don't. But it's not really an identity to the offense. Sure, they run the ball a lot, but it's like what is the real meat and potatoes of this offense? Like, what can they really hang their head on? I don't know. Like,
I would probably say
they run the ball, but it's like I don't think they have a run, like a big play, a big run yet this season, like of over like 18 yards or anything like that. So they run the ball a lot, yeah, but it's not like a big running team like the Ravens. It's not like they're just pumping out these big running plays. They just, accumulate a lot of running yards and a lot of touches because they run the ball a lot. And they're obviously not a big passing team, so it's like, ugh. It's not a fun offense to watch right now.
It's not.
Like just from purely a football fan, like it's just not a fun offense to watch.
It's a drag. It's a drag to watch the offense, but as much as I think you could, point out toward. Oh, and this is a little segue, man. Can we stop? Like, I understood putting Taysom in to throw passes when Drew Brees was the quarterback.
Yeah.
Can we stop putting Taysom in to throw passes, bro?
Bruh.
Like
this, why? Like, what's the point of this?
Let me give you this play-by-play breakdown. Okay, Saints are about at the 50. They take a shot play. This is one I was talking about earlier. Deep play action set. James throws a 50-yard touchdown to Kenny Stills. Gets called back from a holding penalty because Adam Troutman was brought across to block Leonard Williams on the edge. Okay, wipes out a touchdown pass. Or wipes out a touchdown off the board. So then Sean puts Taysom in, and he's in the shotgun. And they I don't know what the play call was. I would think it was something like an all verts type of route, but basically Deontay Harris, and John Vilma pointed out perfectly, the difference between Taysom and Jameis, you saw it on that play. When Deontay had a stealth, Jameis would let it rip or let Deontay go get it. But Taysom's in there, he's throwing the ball, and he wants to see it open. So he's a tick and a half late, and then it ends up being like a jump ball with James Bradbury and Deontay Harris.
Deontay Harris is like 5'5",
and he gets picked off. And it's just like, why is Taysom throwing that pass? Why do you not trust Jameis, who just threw a touchdown that was wiped off? Like it,
right? It just I don't get it. I don't get it, man.
Mind-boggling. Like Taysom did great in his role. The quarterback runs, all of them that didn't get stopped. He was doing some nice boot action, giving Jameis a good outlet, getting 10 yards here and there. Like this was one of Taysom's best game in a while. But that whole thing of that doesn't make sense to me, man. It's not like Drew was back there and you have to made no sense. It's just like you go back to what's the vision, bro? What is the vision of the offense? I don't know.
Man, I don't know, man.
I don't know. You drafted tight end in the third round last year. He's had what? 2 catches this season?
He wiping out touchdowns now. Shit.
Oh, bruh. He wiped out. I don't know if he had a fucking penalty last week too. That was a big play, bro. And then it really felt like Jason Garrett was cooking Dennis Allen, bro. Cooking him.
Yeah, bro. He was cooking him, man. He was cooking him.
And I could not understand for the life of me like this defense is a man-to-man. Like if we get beat, we get beat. But it's a man-to-man press, man press defense. And they ran so much zone. This was Daniel Jones's best game as a quarterback in the NFL, bro.
Yeah, that's what they gave to him.
Because they were in zone. So, and this is what kept happening. The Giants snapped the ball. They had play action. The Saints would back away in the zone. And two things. One, it is glaring the lack of pass rush that the Saints have in the front four.
Oh, it was out of it. I mean, every time I look, man, I'm like,
it's like we can't beat Andrew Thomas. We can't beat Andrew Thomas. We can't beat Nate Solder.
For 5 seconds, like that affects your secondary. So I know, a lot of people are going to beat up on the zone coverage in the secondary, which is understandable because there was some piss poor tackling today.
Yes,
piss poor. But at the same time, when a quarterback has 3-4 seconds, man, Jesus. I mean, in zone, you're gonna get beat.
You gonna get, what I'm saying? At some point, NFL receivers will find a hole in the zone, will drop in the zone, and it's the zone coverage. And from a quarterback standpoint, is like the easiest thing to read.
Yeah,
you just have to wait for your receiver to get to his spot. And if you don't have to worry about the pass rush getting to you, that's stealing.
Yeah, and that was one of the, we talked about it because, Daniel Jones is a running quarterback, so they probably wanted to play a lot of zone just to make sure, Daniel Jones isn't leaking out, running big plays, making big plays.
Man.
But he didn't even have to. He didn't.
No!
He didn't have to. He was like, chill it. I'm going to chill back here and pick y'all apart.
Pick them apart.
428 yards, man. 428 yards.
And at the end of the day, the defense didn't get stops when they needed them the most. And the two things about the defense, I think always, as even fans or defensive coordinators, if you take a 15-play drive and drive it down the field, and you give up a touchdown, that happens. But one play, 50 yards, it happened, bro.
Yeah, I saw where, Marshawn Lattimore was peeking on that point block play touchdown. Bad eyes, man. It came to rear its ugly head. They were locked in the past couple of weeks, but, this week he caught them, bro. And it was really those big plays because, early in the game, the defense was stifling.
Yes.
But the offense didn't respond. When that happens, I can already feel how it's going when that happens because what you're doing is, you're gassing out the defense, and meanwhile, you don't have any offensive points to, on the other side. But still, they ended up, it was up 21-10. It was like, okay.
Yeah, I will say, man, you up 21-10 with 10 minutes left.
You got to win that game.
As much flowers as we've given the defense, they gotta
clamp down. You gotta win that game, bro. That's crazy. You can't allow big plays like that. That's just, you can't allow plays like that.
Can't do it. So
especially if you know how the Saints are designed. Now the Saints are designed. It's a ball control offense.
Yes.
And you can't have that type of team if your defense gives up, 50, 60-yard plays, just like that. It just doesn't work.
And speaking to, both you and I have been high on Paulson Adebo. Don't back me, bro. He did not have the best game. Got beat. And
Ross put it on him.
He did, bro. Tell me, Saints fans know our team so well that literally someone got in my mentions when it was announced that Slayton and Sterling Shepard were going to be out, or they were trending to being out. Someone got my mentions and literally said, "Shit, John Ross breakout game coming." I wish I could give credit to whoever it was, but that just we know our team.
You know the team, bro. You know this damn team.
Oh, bro.
And he put it on them, man. That boy, that speed, and they just like they didn't deviate from it either. It was like,
nope.
"Oh, y'all gonna make an adjustment?" It's just like, nope.
And so that gets back to my whole thing of kind of coaching malpractice. You traded a 3rd round pick for Bradley Roby. Like Paulson Debo is complaining about not taking the vaccine. You don't think he might be back? You know, he can't bounce back if you take him out and put Bradley Roby in.
Right. Just figure that shit out. Like every corner doesn't match. Everybody has certain matchups that don't work well. Like John Ross was not a good matchup for him today. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't. He wasn't.
So it was like let's switch something up. But it was like nope. Let's just keep Debo on him and have him figure it out.
Just stubborn. Speak on the defense, bro. We got to have a conversation about Cam Jordan.
Ooh.
Got to have a conversation about hashtag who first. And I don't get emotional about Saints games at all anymore. Like literally, as soon as game was over, I texted you. I said, "Man, that's amazing how I don't care. Like that, the outcome doesn't affect me." But they panned the camera to the Saints sideline, and I just saw two furs, dorky ass, just looking on, bruh. And I was just like, get this nigga out of my face.
It's annoying, bro. The way it doesn't. Who first got the same arm thing on? I'm like, what the?
And then he goes like, and then I'm not laughing that he gets injured, but like, and like when the game is needed the most, like he gets with an elbow. He leaves the game with an elbow. I'm like, oh my god, you can't write this shit. But yeah, I'm watching this Bucks game, Sunday Night Football, and Joe Tryon, sacks Mac Jones, bro.
They can't. The defense needs that D line to play better though. It will not. Things will get ugly if the D line plays like it does today. The rest of the,
And I think this is what we saw, right? Last week, DA cranked up that pressure, brought a lot of different type of blitzes, and there were times where DA tried that today at times, and had moderate success. Sometimes it was picked up really well, but if you're going to play zone coverage, like your front four, or if you're bringing five or whatever, like it has to get there, because if not, you're toast.
Toast. And Cam Jordan, man, like I said before, he is who he is right now. He's not a premier defensive end. He's just not, man. Like he's still a solid football player, but he is not a premier pass rusher.
Is he on the team next season?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, I got to look at the salary and all that shit. But he's a high salary player. But I don't know, man. It's like it's not no guarantee. But he is a player. You could probably find different roles for him. I still don't know why they don't use him more inside. But yeah, I mean, it's just not looking good, bro. Especially like you got Payton Turner. We really need to see something from him. Really. I mean, he had the big game against Carolina.
And it's funny because, well, Pete Warner's Pete Warner, bro. Like,
hey, he does his job. He's where he's supposed to be.
And right, so like, I'm not like the Pete Warner hate. I'm dialed it back a bit. Paulson Adebo, we've seen flashes, and so we've seen flashes from who first that Carolina game. But you a first round pick, bro. Like, it gotta be a little more consistent. Like, because they're like, it's just been little to no push probably since that Carolina game. Because even with the Patriots game last week,
yeah.
It wasn't for pressure. It was just blitzes.
Right.
So, and I feel bad for the fans and for the city, bro. Like,
yeah, bro.
like that, to have this be the homecoming and just have that like taste in your mouth. I don't know what it is, bro. Like, it's funny because John Vilma was talking to, I think it was John Vilma or maybe it was Kenny Albert talking about the Saints. Like the yo-yo. Like now that you're back home, you're home, but prepare like prepare. You still need to prepare well for this game, right?
Right.
And I felt like Sean was preaching, putting that message out, but I don't think he got it himself, bro.
Exactly. Like, I don't know. Like, I think he expected him to just roll over on the Giants, bro. And the Giants were desperate coming in. They were 0-3, bro. They were like, they had to win this game.
Had to.
So they was coming in. They were coming in focus.
And now you go. And now they go on the road next week. Washington football team, which has the poorest defense. When in the past that would light us up, and now it's just like, oh, well, all right.
I would not be shocked at all to lose this. I mean, every time we play Washington,
every time, bro,
it's a dogfight. It's always a dogfight.
And now you're gonna have James Hurst going against Chase Young.
I don't know. You got Ron Rivera up there. He knows the Saints very well. Knows Sean Payton very well. I expect nothing but a dogfight. I'll just put it like that. Maybe I'm wrong because in my mind, I thought the Saints would walk the Giants today. I just had a feel. I just thought they would come out with a lot more energy.
They should have.
I thought they would come out with way more energy, man. I was really shocked by just lame they looked like.
They were kind of flat, bro. They came out flat, and they came out kind of like they did against the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
It's just, and let me give a shout out to. I don't know who he may be on Twitter, but Derek Washington became a Patreon patron after that loss, bro.
Really? Shout out to him.
Like, and I gave a shout out on Twitter. I said, for someone to become a Patreon after that loss, he must really wanted us to he said, you know what? I got to hear these dudes just rip into this team tonight. I need to hear it. So shout out to Derek Washington, whoever you are. It's funny. I don't know if you caught the pregame hype thing huddle, which was fire. They had the cup, Juice Boys and Ramon. He was like, he texted me after the game. He was like, can you just for me just call them the ass Juice Boys, like the defense, the ass Juice Boys.
Every time these dudes come up with some kind of stupid name or something, man, I'm like, don't stop that shit.
Stop. Just go. League of Shadows. Just stop.
League of Shadows and shit. Like, stop it.
So I will say this before I say this little thing. I think Ruiz had a pretty decent game overall. I think the offensive line for the most part had a pretty solid game.
Yeah, I figured they would do the communication. They would have much better communication in this game. And even like you can hear Jameis, making the calls or whatever. It was like, damn, it sounded like Drew Brees. Like a lot of the calls he was making in the opposite. I'm like, damn.
But this is the second week in a row where the Saints should have had a first down because this motherfucker doesn't snap the football, right?
Second time, bro. I saw that play, bro. I was like, what?
As a former center, myself.
Look, I blame him for the first one, but the second time, that's coaching, bro. Like, come on now. The coaches must not have said anything. Like, you got to – how can you let him do that again? Like, how?
Twice.
Like, that's impossible. Oh, my God. And then y'all were trying to get them to jump. It was like, what?
Yeah, like –
oh, boy. It's just crazy, bro.
So how you feeling? Like, Like,
I mean, I really feel the same, man. It really hadn't changed my opinion of this team. I think this is who they are. Even when like Mike Thomas comes back and Tre'Quan Smith, David Onyemata, I think it's just gonna be like one of those weird teams. I think they're still gonna win 9 or 10 games.
oof.
But offensively, they have to. What shocked me today is I didn't I expected the offense to kind of come alive at home, but for them, even though they were okay, and Jameis for the most part had a good game, it still was just a lot of like nobody getting open and just like where the big plays at. I know he had a couple of late in the game, a lot of design big plays and stuff like that. It just, when this team, it's going to come times this season where they just got to go back and forth with like good quarterbacks, good offense. Like Greg Rosenthal always says, like Greg Rosenthal always on like good offenses beat good defenses, period. Like it's just the way the league is set up today. You know what I'm saying? So there's just going to be games where the defense is not going to be stopping people. It's just going to happen. I don't care what they do. And you're going to have to go toe to toe. And it's like, I'm just not seeing it yet. Whether that's the way Sean Payton's coaching, whether it's Jameis, whether it's wide receivers and the positions and all that stuff, I don't know. Or maybe it's all of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like I haven't seen it yet, and to see that kind of come to fruition today just kind of showed me something that's like, yeah, that's going to be an issue.
I mean, keep in mind, I'm going to say this, I'm not looking past the Washington football team. I don't know if the Saints are going to win it or not, bro. That's a coin flip game.
Oh, I really don't know.
But I will say, to that point, about that whole shootout thing, we going to see in Seattle, bro.
Seattle. Oh, the schedule gets rough, man.
Oh, like, just to that point, like, Russ, and I don't know, last time they played, in Seattle, the Saints pretty much shut down Russell Wilson. That seems like forever ago. But, Russ, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, like the Seahawks put it to the 49ers today. Like that, like if the offense can't go toe to toe with Russell, I think you have your answer.
Yeah. I agree. And I just it'd be hard for me to see it, especially with the way the offense is right now. Now maybe down the line when Mike Thomas comes back and Tre'Quan Smith and all that, maybe they get a little better, but I don't know. It's kind of weird with Mike Thomas because we just ain't seen the dude in so long. It's like I can't even remember what it was like. You know what I'm saying? Like I forgot the dude caught 149 passes. We got 149 passes in the season. Like
that's that Obi-Wan. Oh, that's a name I haven't.
That's a name I haven't heard.
Long time. Say it, bro. Like it is. It is.
So we'll see.
We will. I felt so bad that touchdown got wiped away from Kenny, bro. Like,
oh man, I didn't even see that one too.
It was a thing of beauty. It was a thing of beauty, bro. Like 50 yards, boom, touchdown. Kenny gives the ball to this older lady Saints fan who was in the stand. It was, and I'm just like, why are we bringing Adam Trautman across to try to block fucking their best pass rush, their best one? Like what are we doing? Just a disappointing feeling if you're a Saints fan.
Yeah,
but I'll say this: I think. And this is hard to do, where we have a team. I think a perfect example, and I keep going back to that Mark Sessler analogy, is the Patriots are a little different because they're doing it with they know what kind of for the future they're trying to rebuild, but also win with a rookie quarterback. And the Saints are kind of trying to do that same thing where you straddle the line of like being competitive and being good, but also trying to find out like what kind of team do we have.
Yeah.
And it's this tightrope type of dance that they're trying to do.
No, it's true, man. It's true, and it's kind of important. You got to play the young guys. You got to see what you got. So, and you got to kind of let them work through it. You got to let Payton Turner work through the slumps. You got to let a Debo work through. You got to let these little young dudes kind of figure it out to see if they do get better. If not, then you know what I'm saying. Then you know what you got to do. But they're gonna need all these young players going forward. Uh, because there's gonna be a lot of rush to turn in the coming years, man. Like a
Yeah,
lot of the
man.
old players, Malcolm Jenkins and Cam Jordan, Ryan Armstead. A lot of these guys, they're gonna be moving on out.
I really, I might be speculating. I am speculating because I don't have any inside information, but I do think this is Teron and Cam's last season, bro, with the Saints.
Yeah, that'd be something, man. Those are core players, bro.
Yeah. I will say, I literally was not able to see any other really snap of any other game today because as soon as the game was over, I went to lunch, but I was like, man, there were so many great games on the NFL slate today, and I had to fucking sit here and watch this slog and these dudes give up an 11-point lead with 10 minutes left for what? For what?
For what?
But it is what it is. The Saints are who they are. I do appreciate that they not, as fans, like even for us, me and you, as much as a should have been easy game, buried the Giants game as it should have been. Saints always have a way to just make you say, not so fast.
Yeah.
Like, don't, bruh, when Saquon scored that touchdown, and Saquon scored that touchdown, got the 2-point conversion, Saints got the ball, they get stuffed on 3rd and 2, right? And they punted. I tweeted, Ryan. I said, Saints got to rely on their defense to win the game, huh? and I gave them emojis like.
And when they went to OT, when we got the ball back, 31 seconds left. I think it was 31 seconds.
Yeah, around there.
And just like, basically ran one play and then just decided to go to OT. I was just like, Giants win the coin toss, we lose. Like, because you could just see how the game was
could
going.
feel it, bro. You could feel it.
The defense was not going to stop them in OT. It just wasn't. And they ran right down the field. So it's just like, oh.
But
damn, we could come up with nothing. But guess not.
No, no, bro. And again, I feel like I'm being the dead horse. At some point, I don't know why DA didn't say, "Hey, Marshawn, it's overtime or it's getting in the 4th or whatever it was." Because Marshawn, it's again to the 4th. One of the biggest plays in the game when the Giants were driving to score the field goal was Paulson Adebo was on Kenny Galladay. Adebo was in great coverage. He tried to break on the ball. It was a great catch. And Malcolm Jenkins comes screaming in and doesn't make the tackle. And Galladay's able to go off for 15, 19 more yards and can really kind of get them in field goal range. I'm like, we just paid Marshawn Lattimore how much? You can't scheme up, say, hey, we going man to man. Marshawn, you take 19. Everyone else get your man, and we gonna lay the chips however they fall, man. Our best on his best. Let's go.
Galladay was playing today, bro. There's no Ponzi scheme today. That boy was playing physical.
Bro, watch. We ain't gonna hear shit from him the rest of
the season, man.
Like it's like Rob tweeted. Rob said that the Giants ain't gonna win one more game the rest of the season, bro.
I'm telling you, they got that Saints win though.
And of course, everyone talks about Kadarius Toney, like they not giving the ball.
Shit.
Come on, man.
You converted a 3rd and 18?
Okay, first of all, that was a first down. That was completely an awful fucking spot.
But
yeah, he got like 17 yards on 3rd and 18, bro. Like, imagine him being good. Like, he's a good player. He was literally one of my favorite players in this year's draft, bro. Like, but it is what it is. It's like you always say, man. Just watching other teams with like weapons. Like, oh shit.
And it's like every other team too.
Everyone. It's like the professional fucking meme, bro. All of them.
Everyone.
Yeah, bro. Everyone. But it is what it is. Saints are 2-2. The Panthers did lose today, which is good. Falcons lost, which cool. But like this is just a terrible loss, bro. It's a terrible loss. And it's like I texted you and I tweeted the fact that Cordero Patterson for the Falcons is becoming like this offensive fucking weapon. I don't know who we got besides AK, bro. I don't know. Slim pickings. Anyway, we gonna be back on Wednesday previewing the Washington football team game. We might try to get another potential episode in before or during the same week, but we'll see. We are trying to adjust. Ryan's getting adjusted his new situation, and hopefully this upcoming week we'll have something exciting to announce for the podcast. So much love to all of our listeners. Like last month was such a great month for the podcast. So we really, really appreciate all the support. Obviously, if you're listening to this on Sunday night, you're a Patreon. If you're not listening to this on Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday, become a Patreon so you can hear our rapid game reaction. But I will say, it's just fucking game. Don't let this fucking ruin your week.
Please
let it roll off you. But I will say the people who went to the LSU game on Saturday and saw that heartbreaking loss, and then went to the Superdome on Sunday to see that heartbreaking loss, please seek help. Just pick one. There's no reason in your life to punish yourself that much. There's none.
No reason.
None. Just make better life choices. Don't let these teams upset you. At the end of the day, it's just fucking football. So with that, we appreciate all our listeners. We appreciate all the support. I know our podcast numbers on this episode gonna be down, but it's okay. It's okay. I get it. I understand. With that, we're out.
Peace.
Denim is in demand at Plato's Closet in West Ashley and North Charleston. Get cash on the spot for everything denim. Bring in your trendy and classic styles of gently used name brand denim. Get paid for your denim shorts, skirts, jackets, jeans, and more. We're looking for denim that is blue, black, or a bold color. And jeans in styles like mom jeans, bootcut, baggy, flared, and ripped. We want everything denim. Sell your denim for cash at Plato's Closet today. Plato's Closet, located in West Ashley on Sam Rittenberg Boulevard and North Charleston on Rivers Avenue.